about this exercise. Good wolf, bad wolf, best self, worst self. I do it. We all have this self-talk, right? So at the bottom of your page is a little chart. The same page, at the very bottom, you'll see a 0 on the left and a 100 on the right. That's a graph. That very bottom line is a graph. On that graph, take a moment to reflect on what percentage of the time are you your best self? So 0% to 100%. On this continuum in your life, are you your best self 50%? 75%? Less? It's only for you. Only for you to reflect on, am I always being my best self, or is it something less than always? And look, we're human, we make mistakes, we do things. That's okay. But that awareness, I think, is important. How we show up. If we're having a bad, crappy day, if we bring that with us to people around us, they're going to feel bad and crappy. Just the way it works. Most of the time. So write that down for yourself on your chart. That's the awareness gap.
That's the question.
Yes, Lauren.
So, my list of best is a pretty tall order. I mean, love, kindness, contentment, connected, relaxed, open, grateful. I mean, that's like a lot of things to feel a percentage of the time. But then the things on my worst side, I would say I only feel those maybe even less. I mean, I feel like there's a big area that's kind of more of like a neutral.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's all best or worst.
Yeah.
Most where I live is in kind of a state of
Sure.
neutrality, just kind of trucking along. So I think I'm missing, I mean, like I would put like a percentage around worst, a percentage around best, but then there's a big area of just kind of like, just get her done, kind of.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. So, get your best self, worst self. And we're not always 100% one way or the other in any of those. But here's the gap. So how much of this time in your life do you just want to be neutral? I mean, it's a choice. You could be neutral. Or do you want to fill it more with... Would your life be more fulfilling if you're always in love and kindness and compassion? And
Well, of course. Just don't know how realistic that is sometimes.
yeah, got it. Well, stuff happens, right? That's why. If you're here, you're probably like Jesus Christ, right? Right? But is this something to strive for? It's always a process, right? Being a master, being masterful is about creating excellence, but it's something you're always striving for. Always striving for that. Because none of us are perfect. We're imperfect. We're perfectly imperfect as human beings. That's the way we were created. That's our human experience. So it's a great point. I believe if I spend more time playing in this arena and pulling up the neutrality. And sometimes you're going to hunker down, you're going to get things done, but then pull yourself back. That awareness. It's about awareness. That's the awareness gap. Am I just being neutral, or do I want to be more my best self?